Hello to all of you. So we start a new chapter. Clear? So that chapter called Diversion Headwork. So we just completed our first module, that called module 1, and waterlogging. So we start a new chapter that called module 2. So there are 3 chapters in module 2. So first we discuss diversion headwork, and then after discuss module 3. Clear? And there are remaining 2 chapters in module 2. We will discuss after that completions of module 3. Clear? Because there are higher weightage in your exam. So first of all, what is a diversion? Diversion, you know that meaning, divert. And what is the headwork? So that we discussed what is a diversion headwork. So diversion headwork is one type of structure, clear, which is constructed across the river for the what purpose? For the purpose of rising or increasing the water level in the river. So that amount of water which diverted into the canal. So that called a head. Clear? So it is a one type of structure which is constructed across the river for increasing the water level and convert, into and divert into the canal. So that type of structure called diversion headwork. So there are 2 types of diversion headwork: storage headwork and diversion headwork. Storage headwork means dam. Diversion headwork means weir or barrage, like a Vasana barrage. You know that, you aware about that locations, Vasana barrage. Clear? So that means that differentiates according to height and time of period of storage. Clear? So we discuss what is a diversion headwork. So that diversion headwork serves to divert the required supply into the canal from river. Means that structure serves to divert minimum or required amount of water to supply into the canal from the river. So there are various types of purpose of diversion headwork. So first one we discuss increase in water level, which side? Upstream side, and regulate the supply of water, otherwise control of supply of water into the canal. Then prevent entry into the canal of like a silt, debris. Then it provides some storage for a short period and reduce fluctuation in the level of supply in water or in river. There are 2 types of diversion headwork. So first one temporary, second one permanent. So there are temporary means there are temporary in nature, means construct for some duration, like a month, like a week. Dear, that which type means like a spore or bud. Then permanent. So there are permanent concrete structure, masonry structure, like a weir and barrage. So this is the layout of diversion headwork. Clear? So it is similar about uh, storage headwork. Then, but how can you differentiate? So first one, the height of diversion headwork is low as compared to storage, and the storage period of diversion headwork is short compared to dam. So this is a difference between dam and weir. So I said that height is more, height is less, and in dam the water stored for longer duration, but in weir the water stored for shorter period. And what is the difference between weir and barrage? So weir means it is a solid construction structure which put across the river. For what purpose? To rise a water level. But in barrage, there are no solid constructions or there are no solid structure. But despite of, in barrage, it provide gates. Clear? So that all operations due to gate. Weir is less costly and barrage is more costly. In weir, obviously no attention required, but in barrage, Obviously, attention is required when the flood are coming, otherwise in monsoon season. Clear? Where it will be ineffective or improper after the longer period or after the some period. But in barrage, there are no silting problem. But in weir, like after some period, the silt are deposited on the upstream side of weir. So after some period, weir will be failure. But in barrage, no silting problem. So in weir, there are no control. But in barrage, you could control easily by gates. Clear? Then where there are large afflux, means large height during floods, which causes large submersion. But in barrage, the small afflux and the submerged area is less. Clear? So this is a diagram of weir and this is a diagram of barrage. Clear? So you know that in weir there are solid construction, and on that the shutter is provided. But in barrage the gate is provided, and under the gate there are solid wall or there are solid construction provided to withstand of gate, otherwise provide a base for gate. Clear? So this is the basic difference of weir and barrage. So there are locations of diversion headwork or different stages of river. So that location which depends on the stage of flow in the river. So there are four types of stage in river. So according to that, the location is designed or location is decided. First one rocky stage or hilly stage, otherwise we can say that mountainous stage. Third one boulder stage. Third one, sorry, second one boulder stage. Third one alluvial or true stage. Fourth one delta stage. Clear? So there are four types of stages of river. By that we can decide location of diversion headwork. Clear? That first stage, that color rocky or hilly or mountainous stage. So in this stage the velocity is very high. Clear? So the velocity of that river is very high and it is not suitable to construct diversion headwork. Then there are some advantages of that particular stage. Rocky foundation is available, so the cost of constructions of weir is less, and head are available because that we can easily produce electricity by hydroelectric work or by turbine. Clear? Or there are no silt depositions because the velocity of water is very high, and there are some disadvantages. There are lots of disadvantages. Clear? Discharge is low because the small catchment area means small watershed. Clear? The land or that stage which will be on hilly stage. Clear? So that on the mountain side, so obviously the agricultural land is less, so that not beneficial for us to construct diversion headwork. And the ground has a very high slope or steep slope, so obviously there are different types of structure required to dissipate the energy. Clear? So river is usually very flashy and there are sudden rise and fall of water level. So we cannot decide the height of diversion headwork. So there are some advantages and disadvantages of rocky stage, but all in all, rocky stage is not proper to construct diversion headwork. Then second stage, that called a boulder stage. Clear? From the rocky means when the river comes from hilly to boulder. So that river pass from the rocky stage to boulder stage. That again is called a sub-mountainous stage. Clear? So in this area, the boulder and gravels are all around the river. Clear? And width of that river which is very small and no defined and well defined boundaries. So the bad slope and velocity are less as compared to rocky or hilly stage. So there are some advantages. The length of weir is generally shorter in boulder and banks are very high, So the cost of river training work is very low. Construction material which can be easily available, so it will be, the construction cost is low, and the ground slope is quite slow or quite steep, so we can easily construct diversion headwork and we can easily produce hydroelectrical power. The steel charge or the silt load is very low as compared to hill stage, and there are some disadvantages. Idle length of canal is more, large loss of stored water due to subsoil flow. Subsoil flow means the flow which is below the ground. There are more cross drainage required, and seepage loss is very high, and the land is not fertile. So we cannot use that particular diversion headwork in agriculture period. But all in all, we can easily construct boulder stage because the velocity and the catchment area is very large and velocity is very low. So we can easily construct diversion headwork in boulder stage. Then third one, true or alluvial stage. When the river flows from boulder stage, then pass into the alluvial. Clear? So that area will be made of with the alluvial, sand and silt. And the velocity of beds or velocity of river is very small, and the bed slope is quite small. Clear? Means very bed slope is very small as compared to rocky or boulder. So there are some advantages. Subsoil flow is less, land is fertile because alluvial means that contain sand and silt. So irrigation water is high because land is fertile. So that demand maximum amount of water. So we can construct diversion headwork in this stage. Clear? So that site is near to the commanded area, means cultivable commanded area. So the canal length is very small, and seepage loss obviously less number of cross drainage required, and water contains silt which manual value. Disadvantages. So the river section is quite wide, so the length of diversion headwork structure is large, and the construction material is not easily available. So the transportation cost of construction material is high. Clear? And the construction of cost is very high because there are no proper foundations met the demand. Clear? Like we create a pile foundation for that structure because we cannot get a hard foundation or hard starter below the surface. Clear? So there are some advantages and disadvantages, but all in all, true or alluvial stage is useful to construct diversion headwork. So there are two stages. Then we will construct in this stage diversion headwork. Then delta stage. Clear? So in delta stage, the river pass from the delta stage. This is the last stage. Clear? So that river comes from alluvial, then pass to delta stage, and it directly meet to the ocean. So that so that width is very high, like a Mahisagar. And when the river meet to the ocean, so that stage called a delta stage. Clear? And that delta stage is not suitable for diversion headwork. Clear? Because the foundation is very low, and the capacity of soil or bearing capacity of soil is very low, and they're excessively wide. So we cannot construct diversion headwork in this stage. And also water table is high, so we cannot use diversion headwork for irrigations. So there are two stages which are useful to construct diversion headwork. First one, boulder stage, and third one, oh sorry, second one, alluvial or true stage. Then next one, components of diversion headwork. So that topic will be discussed in next lecture. Thank you.